I touched an exhibit. They say you're not supposed to touch exhibits. I touched exhibits. I feel so alive. I feel so alive.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Hello, everyone.
And then one day,
Hello.
something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Really?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Most
This
intriguing.
complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well, isn't that interesting? Alex here, and we are playing the Stanley Parable. Isn't it interesting? Right. So, my co-workers have gone missing.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean?
Don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I had missed a memo. Where's the meeting room? No, not.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Turn my mouse. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to turn up my mouse sensitivity because it's below. No, that's a bit too high. Let's go about there, shall we? That's better. That's a little bit higher, but much better. Right, meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Whiteboard manager.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
To the boss's office. Room closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but
Yep.
there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Alright then.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
If you say so, pal. What's in here? Nothing. Well, maybe there is something in there, but it's locked. Conspiracy. Ooh. Nice and furnished. Come on, I need the loo. Right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8. Oh, no, damn.
Stanley simply began entering random
2,
codes into
8,
the keypad,
4,
knowing full
5.
well the sheer, yet incredibly,
Whoa.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Ooh.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
What a shock.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Exciting. And yet oddly sinister. going down. Exciting. But, oh, heavens, a loading screen. Right. Well, isn't this exciting, eh? This is the story of a man named Stanley. Not too distant future. Next Stanley AD.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I do,
There
yes.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
I
to
do, yes.
question the nature of his job.
Yes.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, the shady lower floor. I know this. This is a pre-title sequence in Doctor Who. Something bad happens, a worker goes down and gets killed or
He walked
something.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You know what, I'm going to take a little risk here and go left.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm keeping going. God, this portal all over again.
The door behind him was not shut.
I don't
Stanley
care.
still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But he wouldn't take the opportunity because he's
At
curious.
this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes.
And willingly confront his death.
Yes, I was. I want to die. No, that's... okay. What's on here? Oh, good God. The hell? Did I just die? Did I just fall down a really long... Oh God. Woo! Oh my word.
As the
Oh!
machine
Oh,
whirred
it's a
into
ride!
flame,
It's a
Stanley
ride!
was
I
inching
love rides.
closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that
Is this
his
a
life
Jura-
had been
oh.
of no
It's not a
consequence
Jurassic Park ride then.
whatsoever. Stanley can't
Oh.
see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Oh, damn.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision.
Okay, now
throughout
I'm beginning to have second thoughts about this.
Perhaps
Can I get
his
out,
death
please?
was a
Hello?
great
Oh
loss,
God.
when plucking the
God.
eyeballs from a blind man. So he
Oh, God.
resigned and
I wanna
willingly
get out.
accepted this violent
I hate you. Narrator, let me out.
shallow life.
Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Let me out. Let me out. What?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the
It's Google
enormous
Translate,
metal
this is.
doors. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated
Oh.
as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Hooray.
killing him instantly.
Yay. Ugh. What on earth?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life
It's the end of Blooming
same.
Space Odyssey, this
Do you
is.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. Oh, it's a museum of my life. Oh. I've always wanted the museum of my life. Shame it's someone else's life. Filing cabinets. I touched an exhibit. They say you're not supposed to touch exhibits. I touched exhibits. I feel so alive. I feel so alive. Can I turn this one on? I can't jump. The office. Nope. 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 Interesting. Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Lovely. Interesting this is. What's this way? Maintenance room. What maintenance room? The office. A printer! This is interesting. The lounge. The office. We know it's the office. Fairly tones. Oh. The cargo lift. Living aperture science. I'm scared. I want to go home. This really is the ending of Space Odyssey, isn't it? I wanna. At least I didn't have to go through. At least I didn't have to go beyond the infinite. But it's ending. How interesting. Countdown desk. Whoa! Freaky. Monitor room elevator. You mean lift. I'm British. Countdown room. I don't know what's going on, but okay. What's down this way? Freedom ending. Freedom! Oh, I can't jump. Boss's office. Oh, I've already been this way. Office clock. Oh, it moves as well. Does it tell me the accurate time? What's the time now? No, it doesn't tell me the accurate time. Employee lounge. Underground. Hey, I recognise that. Oh. Sinister. Okay. This is exciting, isn't it? Loving this. Whale of a time. Let's go up this way and see what I missed last time. Exit! Let's exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Whoa.
Can you see? Can you see how much
I can't see
they
anything.
need one another?
Screen's black.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Right.
But listen to me.
Oh,
you can
here we
still
go.
save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit.
Alright. There. Wasn't that fun? Stanley Parable, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, Stanley Parable. Well, wasn't that a fun video? I think we'll wrap it up there, shall we? Yeah. Wrap it up. Bye-bye.